I think it's a great theater company. It's keeping Greek tradition alive, bringing these plays that no one's probably even heard of, bringing it to the masses. I read some Greek tragedy before, but actually performing it is something totally different, and I wish everybody gets a chance to see this.
You know, it was a really good experience. American Thymele Theatre, it's really well known, and just to be able to be in American Thymele Theatre is just a great experience.
Euripides. The director, he is just fabulous, and he really takes the time to teach us a lot about the group tragedy that we're doing. I've never done anything like this.
Well, it's unique, let's say.
For the American Thymele Theatre to put on a production like this is really fun and exciting, and something that I think should happen more in New York. I think our director and producer, Stephen Diacruci, has put together a great cast, and I've really enjoyed being here these past weeks and months.
All of the different people that I was able to meet, their professionalism, Stephen Diacruci, the director, was very helpful in letting the actors play around with their characters and discover them more, and it really helped me to explore new avenues with acting and theater itself.
It was definitely something very fun to tackle, doing a piece of ancient Grecian theater by Euripides. Usually I'm doing more musical theater and musicals, so this was definitely fun and a great challenge to be here doing Children of Hercules.
Hello, I'm Diana Swinburne, and I've been given the privilege of playing the role of Alcmene in Euripides' Children of Hercules with the American Thymele Theatre, and our extraordinarily creative director and producer, Stephen Diacruci. Wonderful cast and crew. It's something I've waited for many years. I've studied Greek mythology since I was a child, and to be able to get up as an actress and present this extraordinary play, very, very seldom seen, maybe 3 or 4 times since 429 BC. I can't tell you how delighted I am to be part of this.
And since the rest of Greece is banned to us, we have reached the neighborhood of Marathon to throw ourselves upon the mercy of the gods and seek their help. Quick! Children! Come back! That's Eurystheus' herald coming here. The same one that has chased us from place to place and turned us into homeless refugees.
Anyone would choose you in preference to our strength?
This poor old man is lying on the ground. What a shameful thing. Who was it that handled you so brutally?
This man here dragged me from the altar by main force and showed contempt for all of your gods.
Wait, could you?
Instead of kidnapping these refugee children so brazenly, you should have seen the king and shown respect for Athens' sovereign rights.
Now that you mention it. As an Argive, I am recovering these Argive nationals who have run away, though legally condemned to death at home. We have a perfect right to carry out the laws we make for our own sovereign land. Well, that can only mean one thing. Total war! Do not...
Just look at them! On my knees, I beg of you, take pity on them. The children of Hercules are in your hands. Prove yourself their cousin and their friend, their father, brother, ruler, all in one, rather than throw them to their enemies. There, Children, go. Give them your hands, and you give your hands too. Go ahead. Oh. Children, these are really friends in need. If you should ever see your native land and home again, remember them as friends who saved your lives. And keep this in mind. Do not fight with them at all. But treat them as your best allies.
And now I've got to mobilize my men and station them so that the enemy will get a warm reception. First, my scouts will go to see that we are not caught by surprise. The Argives waste no time in their attacks.
Lovely city down so low, and leave her prey to such a fate. To think you and your king are so crack-brained as that.
Kidnap refugees, and those the words of both our gods and men, is bad enough.
For one who knows our state's as good as yours. And then, to have a stranger treat our king like dirt?
Without a single claim to right and justice, is a thing that only fools and men past shame can well defend.
Yes.
The Argives and their king are on the way. I've reconnoitered since a man who sets up against a decent general has got to see things for himself, not secondhand.
A girl who gives her own life to save these children, and says such things, leaves nothing unsaid.
No words could be compared to hers. No acts of flesh and blood rank higher than her own.
I offer up my life for them of my own accord, but will not be forced.
Nor can one house monopolize destiny.
But from day to day, lock, twist, and turn, and people who have conquered stoop, while drudges make their fortunes overnight.
But you cannot get out of it a breakthrough. Sophistry. She's undone for doing what will send her through the ages. Was thou not commanded way to reign?
In that she is true to everything her father stands for,
And her birthright true as steel.
Who are you? Where have I seen you before?
I'm Hylas' servant. Don't you know me yet?
You are a real friend. You have come to save us all.
Yes! Everything is going to be all right.
Alfreda, come out here. It is you that I want to hear the wonderful news this man has brought. You have worried yourself sick for so long about your grandson's trip. Well, they're back at last.
Did you call for my lady?
Yes, bring her out here.
What is wrong? What is causing all this noise that fills the house?
I only cried out to bring you out here.
That is quite a different matter. Who is this man?
He has come to tell you your grandson Hylas is here.
You glad news makes you welcome as he is. But if Hylas has arrived, where is he now? What kept him from accompanying you and gladdening his old grandmother's heart?
He's halted and is drawing up his troops.
Well, that, of course, is no concern of mine.
You do no good, unless your looks could kill.
What? Well, I could smash a shield in just like that.
Oh, you might go. You keep from falling first.
Ah! It's not for me to criticize Zeus, but still he knows best if he has played fair with me.
This is all I found in the temple. Be quick and put it on, the fight's at hand. For above all, the god of war detests a slacker.
Owned by the moon, Selene,
And on the sun,
Helios,
the god that radiates to man, to send the word down here. With one voice, make the whole sky ring like mad, to Zeus' own throne, and all the way out to Athena. Sequin song, the young and light of foot can dance and chant as one, while night brings to the windy hill the pulse of dance and girls that fill the dark with reveling. telling is short and sweet. Short in the telling, yet sweet to hear. He's been transformed into a young man again.
Well, of all things. But first of all, please tell us how our soldiers won this victory.
I will give you the whole story, here and now. The sound of all those shields colliding came in one great crash, and shrieks and pandemonium broke loose. Do not envy men because they seem to have a run of luck, since luck is a 9 days journey. Wait until their end.
Hail, Zeus! You took your time in helping me, but I'm not less obliged to you for that. And now I know my son is with the gods, although I had my doubts before.
And now farewell. My lady, please, do not forget what you first said when I began, that you would set me free, since I think it is best to keep faith in these things. Your nobility obliges you to keep the vow you made.
There is nothing like the flute's sound as we dance and sing and eat our fill and love in all its sweetness.
But I'm too glad for words and thrill to see the happy ending for those who are near my heart in grief.
You missed your chance to kill me when I was willing. So by all Greek laws, my death pollutes the one who strikes me down. Athens has let me live and knows better to think of divinity before revenge. I rest my case. Remember, I was not afraid to die, and I will have blood for blood. I don't particularly want to die, but I don't mind it either.
Take my advice, Alcmena, let this man go, since that is what our city would prefer.
Suppose I kill him, but respect your words.
That is fine, but how would you bring that about?
It is simple. All you've got to do is let me kill him and have friends call for the body. Far be it for me to cheat the city of his corpse. He shall settle his account with me first.
I'll spoil the homecoming of the children, and thus my end will accomplish two things at once. It will help you, while it will hurt them.
Take him away. And when you have killed him, throw him to the dogs. The Scotch has lost hope that he can come back and exile me again.
We agree. Children, you are now free.